Good morning, YouTube. Hope we are well. So, today, Tuesday, the 27th of May, and we're on the Greg's Coffee Walk. We haven't done cardio today. It's been out for a week again. Shock. As Tom just said in my check-in response, we have had another week of no cardio and another week of a 2-pound drop. So, high day went in yesterday. It's my baseline high day, I suppose you call it, because I've been running those high days just as and when needed at 2,105 calories, 300 carbs. I've been running those high days, and as per the last time we did it, I dropped weight. Okay, so weighed in at 129 pounds this morning, which was lighter than yesterday, and therefore we are running at actually a higher high day today. So it's actually going to be 350 carbs, so it's obviously like an extra 200 calories going in, so it's like 2,300-ish. Okay, so that's the plan for today. Higher high day. Woo, which I'm looking forward to. So yeah, I guess it's just a case now of running these 2 high days, and then the plan from here is tomorrow. So it's pull today because it's Tuesday. Tomorrow will be Wednesday leg day, where I'll be running off the back of the 2 high days. Will be no cardio again tomorrow, with it being leg day, and then it'll likely go back in on Thursday with a potential increase to Clen. At that point, we'll see. And just back to digging for another sort of 10 days max, I guess. That's always been the way. It was 9 days last time. So yeah, that's the plan, start of the week. This is the 10 weeks out vlog. So, this is where we're at from. I suppose it's always good to start the weekly vlogs with my official Tuesday weekly check-in, which is the big day where I get my video response, and I also send Tom a video as well, rather than just photos. So that's where we're at, guys. High day numero dos. Maybe I'll show you a little bit of it, with it being just even higher food. What do we do at 350 carb on a high day at 10 weeks out? Yes, people, we are back again with the high day banana. So I've just had my 100 grams of rice with the 3 hex sausages and the 50 grams of avocado and the 20 grams of kimchi. Let's not forget that. Digestion hack 101. Yeah, that was my pre-workout meal that I've just had, with the L-carnitine, of course, and now the banana as well going in. So it's pull today because it's Tuesday, as I said earlier. So I'm hoping to pull well today. So I am feeling quite tired, but that's because I've been up early. I probably just need a little nap later. I'm at that point in prep now where I do nap a little bit more often. I've had about 3 naps so far in this prep, so I think they will become more frequent. But that is absolutely fine. Of course, we're going to be feeling tireder. It's going to start to get harder now. I'm just over 10 pounds above my last stage weight, so I am getting leaner. Yes, so there we go. We've had 2 meals, the 75 grams of oats, same as yesterday, the 100 grams of rice, and then we're having the pre-workout banana as well. 2 meals have gone in. Going to go and train pull, and then a nice big bowl of cream of rice afterwards, which is 75 grams instead of 50 that was on yesterday. Good morning, afternoon, evening, YouTube. So it's a few days in the future now. It's actually June. It's Sunday, the 1st of June. I'm in my parents' house this weekend. We've come away, me and my boyfriend, to spend some time with mum and dad. Just obviously nice thing to do. And as always, I can get my cardio done on the torture device. So I bring the bike forward in the living room and I watch the big screen for some YouTube. So yeah. Just watch other bodybuilders living their life. That is literally, it's funny because yesterday we came home, we'd been out on a long ass walk, me and my boyfriend. So the day went cardio, and then we got steps, and then it was a case of going to the gym. So there's a gym, I showed it in the last vlog where I was at my parents' house. There's a gym that's now 15-minute drive from them, which is decent. So we went there to train posterior. Well, Aaron had legs. And then I've programmed it so our first 4 exercises are the same. So I programmed his sessions for him, and then it was posterior for me, so we got that done. And when we came back, it was going to mum and dad's friend's house for a barbecue. Obviously, I didn't eat anything there apart from my yogurt, which is meal 3. Everyone else had amazing food. Aaron was due a high day. He's nearly 20 pounds down now on his diet, so he had the food, some nice burgers. And then when we came home, we had 8,000 steps left to get. So we got those steps together, came home to mum and dad, and they were watching old, they tend to watch couples their age who go travelling in like motorhomes, vans, etc., all around Europe, the UK, wherever. And I was like, we literally watch what we do. So it's like I watch bodybuilder day in the lives and stuff like that, training, eating, and then I make videos of them myself. So there you go. But that's that. So yeah, cardio has been completed. I've made us both a coffee to wake us up now. So, and then we will drink them, go and get some morning steps, and then come back and eat. And we're off to meet my friend who lives locally for a coffee. So I thought I would do a bit of an interlude now, actually, because I did film a couple of my exercises from my Wednesday leg day this last week, just to talk a little bit about my training and how it's going, obviously being sort of 10 weeks out now. Obviously, yes, training is getting harder, so it's just a case of prioritising it even more than I usually would. You know, throughout the prep, I've sort of changed my routine a little bit, where I am making sure that I get 2 meals in, and then I'm going to train a little bit later than I usually would. Just, it gives me more time throughout the day to get more of my intense work block done, you know, check-ins and any kind of intense work that I've got to really focus on when my mental energy is higher. Because obviously when I'm coming back from my training, I'm pretty battered. So I'm making sure I'm getting more work done, but also pushing my meals back and then having my first meal and then a pre-workout meal. All of my caffeine intake, obviously, as well, which is slightly elevated at the moment too, and is also being monitored so that I use caffeine as a tool throughout the prep. But yeah, making sure I get my fluids in, caffeine intake is there pre-workout, and meals are sorted pre-workout as well. And then I'm going to train when I've got the most energy in the day. And that's also really helping. And just communicating with my coach as well, session to session. So from this leg day, I realised, you know, because my leg press is towards the back end of the session, after all this and the exercises that you're seeing now, I just cannot handle more than one working set. Not the way I train. So we've dropped down to one working set on the leg press from now. And just little modifications like that, you know, to volume as and when genuinely appropriate is really helping, and just making sure that I do communicate that with my coach. And it is really nice having someone else looking after my training as well that I can go back and forth with, because that's what I've always wanted from a coach and what I've never experienced before. So yeah, communicating with coach, modifying volume, and prioritising my day for training so that it's, you know, performed to the best of my ability. Yes, YouTube. So we have a slightly different surrounding for my steps this evening. It's now Monday, the 2nd of June. So back home, back in Leeds, back to business. New low weigh-in this morning of 128.8, and that coincided with my period coming, which is always nice, you know, being now sub 10 weeks out. To get my period is obviously, you know, really nice and reassuring that I am still healthy. So that is obviously a great thing. So I am currently in the middle of a long ass evening walk to try and box off my steps. I had like 10,000 left to get. So yeah, just, this is not optimal. It's just what happened today. And this is a long walk that I used to do back when, on my previous preps, when my steps were like 20 odd thousand a day. So I was literally just thinking about this. I think even yesterday, I just thought, it popped into my head, oh, that long ass walk I used to do. I wonder if I'll get to do that again on this prep. And here we are, just how the day transpired, because I had cardio this morning. So I've done 5 sessions of cardio so far, I think, since we've been back to sort of digging. So yeah, since obviously I checked in after my high days last week, I've been digging Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday being today is like the 6th day of digging. So I did cardio Thursday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Sorry, so yeah, 4 cardio sessions. Tomorrow will be the 5th. And yeah, like, because I had to do that this morning, and then Monday's a super busy check-in day, I then had lots of work to do. I had a long call this afternoon. Obviously I had my training session as well to do around that, so it was push and glutes as it always is on a Monday. So it's just been one of those like kind of rat race days, and with being away, we were having such a nice time at Mum and Dad's that didn't get back till like 8 last night. So I had to sort of go to the shops today as well and pick up food, do a bit of a food shop, which obviously I'd usually do on a Sunday. So it's been a bit of a catch-up day. So I wouldn't typically want to get this many steps in one go. It's not very optimal, you know, for recovery and making my legs work so much. Obviously, it's taking me well over an hour to do all these steps in one go, which isn't ideal, but it is what it is, guys, and we do what we need to do. It's currently 25 past 6 in the evening, so I'll probably get home at about 7, and then I can just reply to any messages I've received while I've been out and think about making my meal for potatoes and tuna, and then it'll be onto my pre-bed oats, 50 grams still, and then check in the morning with my coach and see what the plan is for the rest of the week, you know, in terms of how many more low days, when my next high days will be, what the general plan is, whether we're going to up clen or not, which we haven't done yet, and just generally get a good feel for the rest of the week, which I'll obviously put into my 9 weeks out vlog. So this is 10 weeks out, so I'll keep this update to the 10 weeks. But no, it's all good. I've had some tiring days, but I've actually had a good night's sleep last night. My energy is up, and this is just part and parcel of being at this stage of prep now, where some days you'll have more energy than others. So I'm glad I've got that today, because it's been super busy, and like I say, obviously having to do these 10,000 steps now, it wouldn't have been nice if I'd been super tired and depleted today. So I'm grateful that I got a good sleep last night. So I suppose I can leave you with a beautiful view, well, beautiful for Leeds anyway, of this lake, which is what I was looking forward to coming to as part of this walk. You know, grateful I get to do this, grateful I've got the energy, grateful my body is playing ball in this prep, and yeah, just grateful that everything's going the way it is. It's June now, you know, so not too far away from my competing month. Prep is flying, you know, 9 weeks and 5 days out now, which is exciting. So I will leave the vlog here. I hope you enjoyed the little snippets that I managed to film this week. I know, as usual, it wasn't a lot. It never is anymore. You guys know the drill. I'm just very present in this prep. I'm often not thinking about picking up the camera, but perhaps that will change as the weeks go on and prep looms closer. But for now, I'm rolling with it. I'm trying to film as and when I can and show you little snippets. But I'm going to leave it here. 10 weeks out vlog wrapped. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, comment lake. And don't forget to like the video if you did watch all the way through. Subscribe if you're not already. And I'll see you in the next one. 9 weeks out vlog. Ciao for now.